Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Houston Astros beat the St. Louis Cardinals 3-2, and the Astros go to 2-0 against the Cardinals in spring training. Good win. 4-3 now in spring. 2-1 when the Astros play at home, even though they're not playing in Houston, but their home place in Florida. And this was a great win. We saw Jose Altuve play his first game spring and left field. Honestly, I don't know how he did in left field because this game was not on TV. That really frustrates me. I talked about it earlier when doing my Astros pregame this morning. I talked about it, how we got lucky as Astros fans that Monday's game got canceled against the Marlins, because if it didn't, we wouldn't be able to see Christian Walker and Isaac Paredes debuts on TV like we did on Tuesday. Because on Tuesday, both of those guys made their debuts and the Astros were playing against the Mets on television. We got to see that, and that's why I felt like Monday's game being canceled was a blessing in disguise. Honestly, wish there would have been some rain to cancel this game because the Astros are on TV tomorrow playing the Yankees. That should be interesting. The Astros usually haven't played the Yankees in spring, but they will this year. Honestly, this is a great win for the Astros. Isaac looked great. Shea Whitcomb hit a home run. But I wish this game would have gotten rained out and canceled, so we would have been able to see Jose Altuve make his left field debut and spring debut tomorrow on TV. But it is what it is. Let's go over this win because this was a good win. 3-2 is the final score. 5 hits for the Astros, 5 for the Cardinals. Astros haven't been getting a lot of hits the last couple of games. Didn't have a lot of hits at all yesterday because they got shut out. There weren't a lot at all. And even though they won the game before, winning 3-0 against the Nationals, they only had 5 hits when they beat the Nationals 3-0. It was their pitching that won them that game. 1 error today that belonged to the Astros. Win goes to Hunter Brown. He's 1-0 in spring. He made his spring debut today, pitching 2 innings, gave up 1 hit. Outside of that, did give up 2 walks in his 2 innings and had a strikeout. It's going to be rough in your first outing. It makes sense. Loss goes to Eric Feedy. He's 0-1 now, 2 innings, giving up 1 hit, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts, 0 walks. Ryan Gusto gets a save, his first of spring. He started the Astros' first spring training game. He pitched 2 innings a day, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. He had like 3 or 4 strikeouts in his first outing. I think it was 3 in his first outing last Saturday. So nice 2 innings for Ryan Gusto. Scoring summary, how about Isaac Paredes in the first inning? It's a home run to left, 1-0, but he's not done. Third inning, single to left. Zach Short scores, and it's 2-0. 7th inning, the Astros didn't score for a while, and neither did the Cardinals, but Shea Whitcomb hits a home run to left center, 3-0. And then in the 9th and 8th inning, you got Hellman hit a sacrifice fly to left. Velade scored, it's 1-3, and Torres grounded out to first. Barrero scored, and Prito to third, and that was it. And the Cardinals almost made this game a tie game. Remember, no extra innings. The Cardinals could have scored a third run, tied the game. And if the Astros didn't score in their 9th inning, this would have tied. I hate talking about. I know it's spring training and it's preseason, whether it's in the MLB, NFL, or NBA. Well, actually, no. Sorry. In the NBA, they do play overtime in the preseason. But in the NFL and the MLB, we see these ties if the 2 teams are tied going, after regulation or after just the 9 innings. And to me, I hate it. I know that, you want to go home, it's preseason, but I think overtime or extra innings is a blessing in disguise for spring training or preseason, because you got young guys on a roster, whether it's NFL or it's MLB, who are trying to try to make the roster, try to fight for a roster spot, whether it's MLB or NFL, and extra innings or an extra quarter in either NFL or MLB, that gives you an extra chance, an extra life to make the roster. That's why I feel like maybe some people don't care about overtime or extra innings, but the guys that are fighting for a roster spot, they do. But also, I just hate the idea of a tie. It just, to me, it's dumb. But let's go over the Astros' individual hitters today. Altuve did make his debut in left field, but offensively it wasn't a great game. Struck out looking his first at bat, flied out to center, lined out to center in third and fifth inning. It's his first game. It's, he's trying to get comfortable. That's fine. Cooper Hummel went 0 for 1, replacing him, flied out to center in his only at bat. Isak had 2 of the Astros' 5 hits today, 2 for 3, home run and single in his first 2 at-bats and grounded into fielder's choice in his second. Luis Guillermo replaced him and grounded out to shortstop in his only at-bat. Luis is still batting 400 in spring training so far. Christian Walker has killed it so far in spring training. Today was an off day. Grounded out twice in the first and third inning to second and third and struck out swinging in the 6th inning. Keep in mind his last game he had a double and a single, went 2 for 2, and then his first game he had a double and a walk going like 1 for 2, I believe. So he's killed it so far in spring so far. So, it's not surprising for him to have an off day. But I got to say, I love having the idea of the lineup looking, the 1-2-3 looking like it looked today with Altuve, Isak, and Christian Walker. I know Jordan's in the lineup, but I'd rather see Jordan at the cleanup spot. Just me personally, I think Isak and Christian Walker have showed that they're going to be really helpful for this lineup. Isak showed it today. Isak showed it before today. Something Isak did not do today that he's been doing recently is getting a lot of walks. Christian Walker has a couple walks in spring. He's been getting a lot of hits. Obviously, we know Jose Altuve is really dangerous at getting hits or potentially getting walks. Don't you want guys like that ahead of your best hitter on the team, your best power hitter on the team, and Yordan Alvarez? Me personally, I think that makes Yordan Alvarez more dangerous if he's at the 4 and he has guys before him like Altuve, Isak, and Christian Walker. I really do believe so. I think Yordan Alvarez would have more of a dangerous season if he's at the cleanup batting after those guys. Yordan's not going to be as dangerous if he's at the 2 spot, and the only guy the only guy that's before him is Jose Altuve, and then the only guys before the only guys before that are, the bottom of the lineup, Jake Myers and Chas McCormick or Mauricio Dubon, whatever it is going to be. That doesn't give, I think, Yordan Alvarez as many as, at bats with runners in scoring position or, multiple runners on base, like he should have. And I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities with runners on base or multiple runners on base if he bats after Altuve, Isak, and Christian Walker. But Isak looked great today. Sure, Altuve and Walker struggled, but it's Altuve's first game, and Walker's been killing it so far. Bastadas replaced Walker today, and Walker was at DH today anyways, but he had a walk in his only at-bat. And then Yainer Diaz played today, was 0 for 2, ground out to pitcher, flied out to left. He had the day off yesterday, but hit a home run the day before that. And then Miguel Palma replaced him, looked great. Miguel Palma double to left and a walk in his 2 at-bats. John Singleton 0 for 3, grounded out to second, popped out to second, grounded out to second. Not a good day for John Singleton. He was at first base with Walker being the DH today. Price would replace him and was 0 for 1. Bryce Matthews would also come in as a pinch hitter and struck out looking in his only at-bat. Brendan Rodgers finally got his first hit today, was 0 for 3, I believe it was. Yeah, he was 0 for 3 in his first day, but struck out swinging his first at-bat, singled to right in his second, popped out to second in his third. Kennedy Corona was starting in right field today, struck out looking and flat out to center in his 2 at-bats. Colin Barber replaced him, flat out to left in his only at-bat. Zach Short today walked in his first AB and then grounded out to shortstop, so 0 for 1. And then Shea Whitcomb replaced him and hit a home run to left center. That's great for Shea Whitcomb if he wants to make this roster. Jake Myers struck out swinging and still doesn't have a hit this spring, but did get a walk in the 5th. And then Kearney replaced him in the 7th and struck out swinging. Outside of Hunter Brown with the pitching today, Rafael Montero looked pretty good in the 3rd inning, not going to lie. Give up 1 walk for sure, but 2 strikeouts. Brian Abreu. Also, there was a big walk problem for this Astros team today. They gave up 7 walks. Brian Abreu did get a strikeout, gave up 2 walks, which was a problem for the Astros today, but no hits or earned runs given up. Taylor Scott came in, gave up a hit. Was one of only 2 pitchers today not to give up a walk for the Astros. There was 7 pitchers on the mound today, and him and Forrest Whitley, the only pitchers, did not give up a walk. He had a strikeout with his 1 hit given up in the 5th inning. Then Forrest Whitley, who was outstanding in his first outing the other day, had like 2 strikeouts in 1 inning. Pitched today, did not get a strikeout, but didn't give up any hits, walks, or runs in his 6th inning. And so then 7th inning, we saw Walter give 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk. And then Ryan Gusto finished the last 2 innings in the 8th and 9th, gave 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk with 1 strikeout, but gets the save. And the Astros win 3-2. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.